Aloha, good morning from Maui. Yes, I have a little makeup on today. I decided that I'm worth it and you're worth it, so making an effort to be authentic and yet a bit more poised today. So my subject matter today that really affects all of us is how do we behave kinder towards one another, especially if we are in a challenged place ourselves? How do we take care of each other if we're struggling with our own existence? And so many people are challenged by whatever they're doing. So how do we elevate our mood or take ourselves to a kinder, more conscious state of being if we're struggling with things that are going on around us that can easily drop us to a lower level? I would say that, okay, so there's three selves. There's your child self that's got its own history, its own backstory, its own wounds. There's your adult self, because most of us watching this are adults, thank goodness. Not that I'm going to swear or anything, but just in case. And then there's our higher self that knows really everything. And our higher self is the wise one that's got our finger plugged into divine, into a higher consciousness, if you like, into the whole universe. So when we can live from and step from our higher consciousness, our higher self, all the back stories, all the back behaviors, everything that has been part of our backstory, our BS, is not anywhere near as important as what we're projecting forward. So wherever we've been, hi everybody, thank you for joining me, wherever we've been is nowhere near as important as where we're going. And how we know that is look at your car, your vehicle of life, if you like. You get in your car and you have a massive windscreen in front of you with a tiny little mirror that lets you know who's behind you. And the only reason you're looking behind you is to make sure that you can keep going in front of you and notice what's behind you. We're aware of it, but we aren't really looking behind us. The biggest sheet of glass in our car is ahead of us. That's how we're supposed to live our life too. It's a real metaphor for life. On top of that, we have wing mirrors on the side of us. Now, a big truck often doesn't even have a mirror showing it behind. It's only got its side mirrors and the screen in front of it. And even a massive truck has a bigger front screen in front of it than it does side mirrors beside each side of it. And that's only to show you what's coming up on each side of you, and so that you can keep moving forward. Our vehicle of life has to focus on what we're doing forwards, and the best vehicle that we have to move us forward is the vehicle of our highest and greatest and more conscious self. So how do we get in contact with our highest and our greatest and our most conscious self? It's an effort. We have to be very aware at all times that there is a higher self working on our behalf. We have to know our higher self and get to know our higher self. And here's the higher self. The higher self is only coming from love. It's only coming from a conscious state of love and grace. It's only coming from peace. It does not know anything else but love and peace and that which is positive and at a higher plane of existence. It doesn't even know anything lower, because that's the whole point of being at a higher vibration. It's like the person standing on the top of a mountain does not know what's going on at the bottom, has no clue, and isn't really terribly interested. Might have compassion if there's struggles at the bottom of the mountain, but nothing more than just a compassionate place, which is also a higher consciousness. So anything else other than that love, that peace, that higher plane of kindness in existence is lower self backstory BS that will stop us from standing and enjoying what's on the summit of our mountain of life. So practice it. It's a daily practice. It's a, oh, I thought this. Is this coming from love? Oh, I feel this. Is this coming from love? Oh, I'm about to say this. Is this coming from love? And we have to stop ourselves before we speak, before we even think or feel. We need to stop and just have a look at how we're thinking, feeling, speaking, and showing up. And if we can stop ourselves just right before, it's like before you walk in a door of a house and you check your pockets to make sure that you've got your wallet with you, that you didn't leave it in the car, or you check to see what kind of energy you're walking into that house with. If we can stop just for a moment, close your eyes, check in, see who's showing up, and then make sure that the best of you and the highest of you is showing up. That's a really good practice. It doesn't take long. And once you start to get in the practice of that, when someone throws something at you and you don't like it, instead of being reactive, go back in, check in with your higher self and see whether you even need a reaction. Because remember, the stuff that other people are throwing out at you is theirs. It's all theirs. It's all theirs. So how you react to it, what you do with it, that's all yours. That's all yours. So consciousness. This is just one of many how-tos that I am going to share with you from here on in. I wish you a fabulous Monday. It's a beautiful day here in paradise. I trust that you're having a beautiful day wherever you are, and coming from, hair in my mouth, coming from your highest and most gracious self. Much love, mwah, to all of you.